Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Lobotomy Corporation Day 12. We will be joined by Luke the Uncaged, and he will be training as the leader of the safety team. Now, Mr. Lee Dobby Shears has gotten himself a beautiful piece of armor here with multiple faces on it, because he's taken a great many Antifa scalps over time, yes? And here we have Gizmodo the Great, good friend of mine, training up slowly but surely, and Nosebiter 9000, Mr. Ant, who will be training on the Funeral for Dead Butterflies. Without further ado, we shall begin. Now, last stream, I didn't go into what this here was, so we're gonna do that. It's a good day. Are you still shy today? One sunny day, when they were sincerely drying the laundry in the yard, sadness struck suddenly. In our city, sacrifices for corporates must be highly praised. Honor for their deaths. No reason for you to cry either. Rather, you should be glad. What's with that look on your face? That kind of facial expression isn't recommended in our city. Goodness, why are you making such a face? You're making others feel gloomy too. Please be more considerate. You don't live in this world alone, after all. You are very poor at expressing your emotions. You must be quite shy. Hey, try to look more pleased. That way those living in the outskirts will be more envious of us. Put a bigger smile on your face. It's not that hard. Next time, try to express yourself more clearly. It's very important to express oneself in this society. One sunny day, just like that day, they sincerely dried the laundry. They dried their own skin. Everyone was finally satisfied when they showed a bright smile. If they met people who asked what was wrong, they would respond, "I'm just shy, that's all, just shy." If one tries to look at the face behind the skin, the result will not be pretty. The space behind their skin is the only personal space they have left. Leaving it uninvaded is the last bit of generosity the city can offer. And here we have the cherry blossom tree. Now, with the cherry blossom tree, you need to make absolutely sure that when the pollen activates and your guys get charmed, that you make sure that you spam click on them in order to fix the charm effect. So we're now going to test out and see how well Nosebiter 9000 does on this thing. As for the cherry blossom tree, can't handle it. Right, okay. Hmm. Tree that stands in the middle of the containment unit. It never withers, even if it is not given any form of nutrition. Some employees take time to rest near the tree. Employees sometimes enter its containment unit for leisure. Pansy, hey Xavier, did you see that new abnormality? I think you got put in charge of it. Yeah, I saw it all right. Just some tree with buds along its branches. I don't think they'll be able to blossom without sunlight. Did you start making observations and writing reports yet? Nah, I think I'll get to it soon enough, though. Alrighty, take care. Hey, a long time no see. How's it going lately? Yo, get this. You know that abnormality we talked about before? I don't think it's hostile. And guess what? It started blooming. It was so surreal. Look at them. It felt like spring had come for the first time in this place. Is that okay? Usually any sort of change is a bad omen for something catastrophic here. Don't worry, it's just some harmless little flowers. Thanks for worrying about me, though. Bonjour again. How's work been going for you? Golly, the flowers just keep blooming. I think it'll fill up the whole unit at this rate. You should see it for yourself. It's really beautiful. I don't think I'd ever get sick of looking at it. I'd love to, man, but I can't have been so busy lately. Really, damn, what a shame. It's absolutely magnificent, I'm telling ya. You doing alright, by the way? You've been making a lot of mistakes these days. It seems like you've been spacing out a ton, too. Don't worry, it's nothing. I gotta head back now. Oh, I've been making a sketch of the tree. Actually, I'll let you be the first person to see it when I'm done. Audio recording of counseling session. Yeah, I've been better recently. I got better at managing abnormalities too. Going to Grave of Cherry Blossoms chamber makes me feel weirdly amazing. Like you said, I never believed that mumbo-jumbo about Flora giving out a good aura or whatever, but I guess it was true. It's such a shame I can't see those cherry blossoms with Xavier. I got to see his work in progress sketch when I was rummaging through his stuff once. The actual tree was much more beautiful. It was more magnificent than everything he described it as. It's such a tragedy that he went missing before seeing how it is. If you find any abnormality suspicious, please make sure you look into him, alright? Yep, I'm fine now. I shook off that feeling. The cherry blossoms all fell after I saw it that time. Yet I saw buds poking out of the branches again. Would it be alright if I oversaw the abnormality from now on? No, it's no big deal. I just want to see those flowers in full bloom again. Yes, thank you. Notice of advice. We've received reports about an alarming increase in the number of employees who want to view Grave of Cherry Blossoms containment. This fervent rush of requests is likely due to the absence of natural scenery in our facility. However, I don't think there is any need to make a rule against it. We found that our staff's mental contamination indices decreased when looking at Grave of Cherry Blossoms. The reason behind this is unimportant. It could be, quote, Flora giving out a good aura for all anyone cares. The only thing that's certain is that Grave of Cherry Blossoms captivates our employees, and they don't know what lies beneath its roots. Did you realize that the cherry blossoms are strikingly crimson, and its unmatched beauty is caused by its color? The more blood it has, the more beautiful it is. Our employees who are oblivious to it are drawn to it again and again. Just keep everything hush-hush for now. It's how things work in this place. Right. The plan, ladies and gentlemen, is... The plan is that we have the cherry blossom grave activate, then whoever gets affected, we help them. My problem is that I don't trust myself not to fuck this up. I see. So you can increase everyone's HP with that. Right. Right. I am satisfied with this level. No one has died. All we have to do is have no one die, and we win. Rubedo got the face. Very good. Nope. Hmm. 2 promoted, 6 lob points reward. No one dying, quest cleared. Its scale would never neglect the weight of even the smallest sin. Bearing the hope to return to dust, it shall go back to the grave with all that desires to live. She was so sad that she had to leave her dear friends behind, so she came up with a brilliant idea. Right, so this is long-range black rifle spider girl. Bearing the hope to return to dust. It shall go back to the grave with all that desires to live. Its scale would neglect the weight of even the smallest sin. Its scale would never neglect the weight of even the smallest sin. Let's go with this. The first truth I will tell you is, do not trust the AI at your side. In this day and age, most AI possess an intellect of at least 10 regular people combined. Some can even imitate human emotions with ease. However, they can do things you are not aware of yet. For example, some AI can lie, or rather, to be more precise, they can withhold information. If the controller of an AI has given the order to not share specific information, it has no obligation to tell the truth to anyone other than the controller. Some advanced AI may exploit such an order to tell lies, reinterpreting the meaning of the command. I've programmed an AI before, well, participated in the programming to be exact. That's how I know for a fact that an AI will not necessarily tell the truth. In case you doubt what I'm saying, I will send you a program for your monitor that I developed myself. This key will function like Pinocchio. The nose will lengthen. The color red means untruth. This is a test version, so it can only be used once. When I shut my eyes, I feel like I'm in another place together. I see a different world, one I had belonged to. I think I remember doing something here, hoping to save someone else's life. But here I am now. What's the point of saving an employee's life if you're just gonna watch them die the very next day? What's the point of delaying the inevitable? Those who work here have no future. None of those little things called plans and dreams. Why must I wake up and endure yet another day? Why do I have to bear the pain and go through it all, knowing tomorrow is going to be just as dreadful? We're just lemmings running straight for the edge of the cliff. Speaking of, could we get a vending machine for beer? If we're gonna die, might as well get wasted before we drop dead. You know I can't do something like that. Don't get out of line, Netsack. Consider this a friendly warning. You know what's coming if you utter such useless nonsense one more time. Oh, I'd sure love to see you make it happen to me, ma'am. Yeah, just keep ignoring me all you want. How typical. Mission ID, I'd rather get a beer vending machine. What's more important than keeping the employees alive is making sure they're sane If you aren't careful, their minds might suffer permanent damage for the rest of their lives. You'll see that keeping up sanity is much harder than keeping them alive. Goal: end the day without a single employee going into panic. Thank you all for tuning in. Till next time, buy the audiobooks at the what's this? Increase SP recovery. Run regenerators even when there are abnormalities. Regeneration, distinguishing modification. The department regenerators will continue to run at a decreased rate even if the main room is invaded by hostile entities. The regenerators will continue to heal our employees with the help of a formula differentiating allies and enemies. The department regenerators will be upgraded so agents in the main room can recover their physical health more quickly. A special gas that counters mental corruption will be released in the main room to recover the mental health of agents there more quickly. The department regenerators will continue